Oh, Kondachi everyone, how are you? Yeah, really? Yeah. Hi Zaga, good to be here. How are you? How's it going? Let me just drop the music a little bit more and we should be good, right? Either music is too loud or you're too quiet. Yeah, it was my music. Don't worry. I've caught up on that. So, everyone, how are we doing? There. Okay. So I've sent everything here. Hi Zev, glad to be here. How are you? How's it going? Have you been? Hi. So yeah, here we are. We are going to continue drawing my manga. Still waiting for the thing. Haven't watched one of the streams in a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Hi T, glad to be here. How are you? How's it going? My key dial is still busted. Couldn't allow myself to buy one yet. I supposed to have a, I supposed to have the thing, you know. And yeah, Zev, haven't seen you in a long while. Have you been, buddy? Folks, there's actually going to be a huge thing coming on. To be fair, we'll see how tomorrow's going to play off. My boss is really trying his best to stop us from that, but since what, Tuesday, we've had the issues with the internet on our office. My boss is really angry. He wants, to boss people around. So he's angry because he can't have people, he can't have people to order around and try to, be the boss. So yeah, that's that. Well, I can't really stay up as late as I used to before, so yeah, I hope you can tell my good luck still, though, in the future. Yep. It's okay, T, it's okay. Times are, a bit different, There are going to be weekends where you might be able to stay up late, there might not be able to, we are just... our times are just different, right? Time zones and stuff, that's really bad. Hey, thank you! And good luck! So basically we're just drawing today my manga. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. I wanted to say something but I forgot, sorry. I know there was a topic I wanted to talk about, but I totally forgot. Oh yeah, the game stream. I might actually play on WoW right now though. I've been okay, mostly working on music and stuff. I see. Well, That's actually pretty nice, you know? And yeah, the gaming stream. I might either do several gaming streams on the weekend, or I'm going to take a break from Yakuza. I really want to play Yakuza though, but the thing is that I've got a... what was it? Blue Protocol Star Reasons. I want to play it on stream. We'll see how MMO is going to turn out on gaming streams, on gaming channel. It's a fresh MMO. Those who might have occasion, you can still, you know, try to download the game to play with me on the weekend if it's going to be possible. If I remember correctly, it's like the system works kind of like the one from Genshin Impact, so you kind of need to be in friends list, then you can invite people over and stuff. We'll see though if that's actually going to have like typical multiplayer or how it's going to look like. To be fair, I haven't seen like an actual multiplayer in a really long while. I've noticed that they are trying to eliminate the rendering other players into, you know, into your games. So they are just eliminating, moving on from actual multiplayer, and either they are doing what Genshin Impact is doing, which I assume is actually limiting a bit the usage, right? Like it's not really as resource consuming as it would be with while actively showing other players. I also think it's good to be able to hide other players if you don't want to. But yeah, I'm you know, I'm old timer when it comes to MMOs. Haven't really played one in a long while, like a proper one, if I may call it like that. But you know, MMOs are not really, weren't really as big of a deal for me, to be fair. I've always preferred single player games, or I was usually ending up playing all the online games alone anyway. The stories usually were being skipped. The thing I really liked about MMOs is that the stories never really mattered. We might see though the story on the stream. I promise I tried not to skip the story. My boss is trying to like get us to the office even though the internet is not working, and I'm telling him that it's not going to work. And tomorrow, I bet it's not going to work still. You know? The thing is that he really thinks that he can like tell everyone to come in. People are going to come in. They are burning, you know, petrol and stuff. The problem is that like today we decided that we are coming back at 8 minutes after 8. Like after 8 minutes of actually starting the work, because we've noticed that no one has operating internet. And he says that the internet works for him and, you know, does that. So, you know, we will see. Maybe tomorrow it's going to work, maybe not. If it's not going to work, I don't know. Like, you know, oh, because we need to change the internet provider and stuff, right? Okay, we're going to change the internet provider. The thing is that there are several. We are actually in a pretty bad location where the accessibility to the antennas are not really as good, so the internet is just generally going to suck anyway, and even one problem with the antennas is going to cause massive issues and annihilate the internet that we have. So yeah, you know, but he doesn't, antenna, Yeah, like, you know, those huge ass mobile things that you have, that 5G thing that you know, that they've started to install. It's mobile internet. We don't have the normal internet there. It's just mobile. So we can only access the... Is there no fiber cable? No. My current work office doesn't have access to fiber cable. And not even a normal cable. The only option that is there is either the radio wave internet or the 5G internet. And surprisingly, mostly they are trying to give us only 5G internet right now, because it's, you know, that's the jam, right? Like, I've showed him options, you know, checked for stuff, etc. today. Showed him what's going to be the best one in this situation, and told him that it's like, I'm not sure if it's going to work because of the current situation, how it works, but we can pick it up and we have 21 days to say, yeah, no. 4G net is decent too. Yeah, as long as it works. It's not working. And actually, everyone is getting angry because we want to work. That's the thing, we want to work. It's not like we are trying to dodge the work. The problem is that actually, for me, work from home would be more clever, because I wouldn't have to go to the office, first of all. I could sleep more, second of all. And third of all, highly likely I wouldn't have any issues. If 4G not working, why do they expect 5G to work when it's higher wavelength? 5G is working. Like 5G should work. Like, I was operating on 5G. I wasn't having really much internet though, but it is responding. The problem is that it's just mobile, right? It's just mobile internet. So the mobile internet is not working at all. That's the thing. So 5G is also not going to work. The problem is that we can't have an access to normal cable internet, because we are renting a building and the guy won't allow us to drill holes in it, and actually no one is actually having the internet that we could access. 4G should be more stable. Yes, and most likely we have 4G, because I've checked it and it was 4G no matter how much I would check it. But the thing is that it's just not working, because the entire the mobile antenna is just not working. The service provider is making some renovation or fixing it, and the fix is taking until tomorrow at 20, right? So tomorrow in 1 hour the internet supposed to be back as it's supposed to be on what we have right now. The problem is that, you know, it just, yeah, they just won't do much. So yeah, that's that. Tomorrow I have to really, you know, do my best to apply all the stuff I need to apply, start preparing the notes, so we'll see if it's going to work. If the internet is going to work, then good. If it's not going to work, then I don't know what to do. Like, I literally won't be able to do anything if I have to sit there. And that's that. And the thing is that he's coming, like, you know, I've messaged him today in the morning and he was like, yeah, internet is working. Yeah. We came to the office, like all of us, and nothing was working. Nothing. We just came in and internet just wasn't working at all. The thing is that Like they have slots, right? So they've closed all the possible slots. That's why we couldn't have the operatable internet, right? At all. Now, because we are like far away and it's going to prioritize only the ones that are very close, and the more slots are going to open, it's going to allow more devices to plug into it from further area. The thing is that it's just not working. They've closed all of them, I think, for the entire thing. But now they are starting to open it, and he had access to it, and most likely he could access his internet. Like, I don't doubt it. The problem is that we couldn't, right? Rest of the employees in the office, we just couldn't. That's that. And he was like, I'm not going to allow for work from home, or something, right? And like, you know, bro, whatever. Like, I don't even care at this point. I really don't care. I don't bother. Like, tomorrow I'm going to come in, it's not going to work, and I'm just going to sit there doing nothing. So yeah, if 4G not working, probably 5G won't work either. Yeah, it's that. Put some games on the tablet. Yeah, that's that. Right? I already have the drawing app. I have the Mio Mini with some games on it. I'm going to just pop in. If the internet's not going to work, I'm just going to sit there and play. That's a really tricky position though, because like some part of it is like, you know, obscured, so you don't have the full vision on it, on the character. So it's just taking a long time to really figure out the entire thing. That's why here's the thing. On the last stream, Zaga, you've asked me why am I doing, why I'm skipping the construction now. Right now I'm using the construction, right? And sure, like, it's sped up me finishing the entire like plan for this chapter. The thing is, I would finish the entire chapter if I wouldn't do the construction, but the actual sketches. That's the thing. That's why I want to stop using this, because it's going to help me speed up the work process on my manga. So yeah. That's exactly the reason, one of the reasons, really. Like, I just want to make more things over time, you know? Like, in the same time, if I'm doing the construction, sure, maybe I would have a bit more idea, but you could see me drawing the thing. Yeah, but you seem like having no idea what you're doing, just do something and going with it. Yeah, that's that. Because I don't have imagination. But the thing is that I can still kind of scribble out the simple. I can still kind of scribble out some poses, right? So I can still do that stuff. But I'm not sure. I've never seen any manga process that doesn't start with some kind of outline or plan. True, like every manga process is starting with construction anyway. But it's like a pipeline, you know. There are people who are making sketches, there are people who are you know, making outlines, people who are making, you know, other stuff to finish the thing. A lot of people do blockouts, and I tried and it's hard, and they say it's easier. And that depends on people. I believe blockouts supposed to be like kind of like imaginative blobs that some people have. It's hypophantasia. I figured out a process that, for example, Minya is using. I really want to kind of get into that, but the thing is that I kind of tried it and it doesn't work for me, so I don't know. Like, it's way better construction in my opinion. Not really better construction, but it works a bit better logically for me. Like, I still think that Rinotuna's construction is way better, but the thing is that it's just working out a bit better for me. I can imagine blackout blobs, but it was harder to draw. Yeah. Like, you know, for example, right, if I start like this. The problem is that when I start doing it, it changes. Right? I can make it smaller, drop the amount of things, and I can just, you know, go with it, right? Because I have this kind of like imaginative blob that I can follow. I don't know, I can just add on to that, right? And so on and so on and so on. So basically you want to like just catch the basic shape of what you have. But it's going to work only for a couple people. It depends on the amount of accessible imagination and the muscle memory with really good library. It might be better, but the thing is that it's going to be better for people who already like trained it, you know? So like, if you really go around and know what you're doing with drawing, your visual library really hits, right? You know what to do with your visual library and stuff, and you can figure out much other things. You can actually pull it off without much problems. The thing is that not everyone is capable to do that, even people with really good imagination. It's like, I guess it's like higher level technique that really helps speeding up the process, but it's not really good for people who, for example, just going around with, you know, like starters, right? Or people that are even like intermediate, like halfway to the mastering, right? Like, for example, I wouldn't say it's even like from my level and stuff, and like much other artists level. And people who can do that usually don't really bother with learning it because they've just learned their own thing already. So in grand total, it's just useless thing to do. Stickman figure works for me. Yeah, whatever works for you. You know, like don't bother with, you know, trying to figure out what's better and what's not. on such level. If you are just starting, just go with simple things that are working for you. That's that. It's like the skeleton in 3D. One way or another. To be fair, I don't really remember my, you know, my scripture, so. Scripture? Yeah, the script. How I've scripted out this scene. Oh, yeah. Maybe you should do descriptions for the pages. Yeah, like here's the thing. Each page should be a scene. That's the best method to make comic books. Each page is a scene. I don't really have it for this one, but this is what I've talked about. Like, this is why I'm constantly kind of trying to repeat, like, come back, reroll, and do stuff again, because I'm learning new thing and I want to make this manga perfect, but I want also to finally release it. Hi Crystalline, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has gone. How have you been? Oh, reminded me, yeah. Stick figure and imagination. Yeah. Must be so boring traveling. Why? Really imagining a stick figure running outside, jumping over and dodging stuff. Oh, wait, is that what people actually do? Like, can someone with imagination someone else with imagination confirm that this is what people do? Yes? God damn it. Oh. Nah, it's okay, it's okay. Someone else. Nah, it's okay. I trust you. I talk to a lot of people who do it. I see. Man. There are even memes about it. Shoot. Usually what I was doing, I was just falling asleep. It was like fast travel for me. Because, you know, for me it's just like time jump. I don't have dreams, it's just like out of nowhere it starts to be like different, you know, time. And sun is waking me up. It's like that for us too, because we forget what we dreamed in like the first 10 seconds. To be fair, I've had a friend who was capable to like recall dreams with a lot of, maybe not a lot of details, but like they're capable to give like more or less an idea what their dream was about. Like they were forgetting a lot of stuff, but they could definitely, like, you know, tell what the heck is going on in their dream, what was going on in their dreams. When people wake up half dreaming, they can memorize what the dream was about. I see. Huh. And I wonder actually how many people we have without imagination on streams. Like, a lot of people talk about their imagination, but some people don't really. But there are people who, like, try to dodge this topic. Is remembering the time when you drank so much that you don't remember? Let me see. I've never had that state either. A lot of people don't have internal voice either. True. Thank God I have. Like, I can't imagine. Pun not intended. How freaking difficult it would be to even do anything without the internal voice and the imagination. I bet there are people like that too. I wonder how they are, like, operating on everyday basis, you know? Yeah, we're wondering how people without imagination operate. The internal voice. Like, we talk a lot to ourselves. And surprisingly, I was recently on a forum, and a lot of people were actually saying that. You know, like, a lot of people were saying the exact thing. I just talk to myself a lot in my head. I can imagine being better off without internal voice than without imagination. I don't know. Maybe it's because my entire life I was using mostly my internal voice, and just because I don't have imagination, maybe my internal voice is much better than yours, because I had to compensate for something, right? Because a lot of people who don't have the internal voice just imagine what the voice would say. Well, now that sounds like a sickness. Why? Like, imagining voices in your head? That's like schizophrenia, isn't it? Your imagination is starting to take over so hard that you don't only see the visual, not imagining the voice. Oh, okay. Because, like, it's in couple steps, right? Like, first, people with schizophrenia can see things, and then they are starting to develop the audible hallucinations, right? Like, the voice says they going to rob me if I go into the alley. They imagine going into the alley and being robbed. Oh, okay. I never really went into that thing. I've never had it, you know? Like, I've always seen, like, a dark alley, and I was like, you know, just nothing. I've never really even thought that there might be something in there. like my instinct was telling me that it's going to be there, but I've never really thought to myself, hey, there, someone might be there and rob me. Really? There are a lot of people without internal voice, but heard people without imagination first here. Really? Huh. Incredible. Heard about people who developed internal voice later and went to psychiatrists because of voice talking in their head. Turned out it was their thoughts. I think that was my friend. Like my friend had the same thing. Like she went to the psychiatrist because she started hearing voices in her head, and it turned out that those were her thoughts. Like I couldn't really figure out how did that happen, that she couldn't, like, you know, people freak out, read this in multiple places, yeah. Like she was actually panicking because she could like, she said that she could like actually hear in her head those voices. Like voice, it was a voice, right? Man, I can't even think how it would be if, you know, how hard it must be for people who just, you know, like develop those voices. But how does it happen that people develop the voice? It was always there, they just never listened. I see. I'm trying to like figure out that maybe there's like a way to stimulate your brain to start develop images in your head. You know? That, you know, maybe there's something that is causing people to develop the voice, in the internal voice, being knocked out. No, never. I was hit by when I was a kid, I was hit pretty badly by a swing. I've almost, like, literally like millimeters away from my eye. I still got a scar, you know, where it was where I was hit. Like literally, I think some portion of my skull was cracked because of that. Because like you can feel that there's like, you know, a divot in there. Skull has divots. You have an eye. You have the thing, right? Strongest bony human body. Yeah, but like you have an eye and you have the eyelid, right? If I close my eyelid, over here you have a scar, and literally over here there's a divot. You don't have a divot there. I've checked so many skulls. I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be a divot there, especially like that. Yeah, it's so weird though. We have checked both sides. Bro, literally I'm checking both sides and I don't have that thing on the other side. It's only on that one portion. Exactly where this car is. It's not smooth. No, it's not like typically the ridge. It's slightly above it. It's slightly above the eye socket. It's literally, like literally on the other side I don't have it. And I'm sure it wasn't there when I was hit. It was after I was hit that it was there. I still don't really understand how come I've never broke anything. Like actually I've never broke anything. But surprisingly I've managed to like go through so many different like damages. Bump under left eyebrow. Oh, not a bump. Like it's going inside, not bumps. I think I've used divot wrong. Yes, inside bump. Huh? Oh my. Whatever. My brain ain't braining today. Tomorrow... Hey, tomorrow is a Friday. Friday? Yeah, Friday. Game night is cancelled. You plan to stream? When? On Saturday? On Saturday I might actually stream, yeah. On Friday I can't. We will see though. I have to come back from work, and at 6 I have a meeting regarding my school. It's like the first thing where they are going to explain everything, how to get stuff and shit, and preparations for the plan of my classes, right? So yeah. I wonder if there's a way I could pick up additional language. I wish I could learn some other languages, like Japanese or Spanish or something like that. Spanish would be cool because it could help me also with some other stuff. More intrigued about the mysterious Merwise guy. Who's Merwise? Lurking Twitch chat time to time, I see. Well, Merwise, since you're lurking, hope you find a comfy corner. You're finding a coffee corner here. Member of Polish Vtuber Discord community. Already did my thing, okay. To be fair, I'm not sure why. I don't really speak Polish on my streams. I'm Polish Vtuber, right? I'm from Poland. I just don't speak English. I just speak English, not Polish. Also, yesterday I've heard that the more angry I'm getting, the more Slavic I sound. which is absolutely funny for me. Uh, isn't very Slavic right now too? Do I? I don't know, man. I don't know. Now that you're aware, not even. I don't understand my accent and stuff. Like, really, I'm not trying, but the moment like someone points it out, I'm capable to. I'm kind of capable to fix it. But like, I'm still fixing it, not even knowing that I'm fixing it. Also, yeah, the game. So I might stream both Blue Protocol and Yakuza, or just Blue Protocol. That's the thing. With Yakuza, we are moving on with the story, so that's that. But yeah, I also want to do drawing stream on Saturday and Sunday. I'm thinking, so I'm not sure. Maybe Saturday is going to be like, you know, several streams day. Any like, I don't know, what, 25? No, I need it thicker. 75? Oh yeah. Like that weird game board that you speak with ghosts with. Oh yeah. I can already hear people like was overwhelmed, has a rating for some reason. The thing is, yes, I'm highly, you know, aware of this. So people are saying that, you know, terribly wooden game, etc. Not really responsive. There's auto combat and shit. Like, the thing is that people don't. I need to check how it's going to look like, because this Blue Protocol was actually first of all, made just to accommodate mobile games, right? Like, to merge PC online gaming with mobiles. There are several games like that on Steam. I'm aware of all of them. I've tried all of them. The thing is, I want to check it out, and yeah, we'll see. I just want to check it out. I'm sure that it's not going to be really like God knows what, but I'm you know, I'm of good things. Not that I care. I can watch someone play chess for 4 hours straight. Yeah, like, you know. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, if we're capable to like do stuff like this, I bet it's not going to be really that big of a deal if we are going to watch, for example, some auto battling. But the thing is that I want to check if it's really that bad with the auto battling and stuff, you know? Like, that's just the thing. I just want to see if it's going to be really that bad as they try to portray it as. Because I know that a lot of them are coming from the fact that the original Blue Protocol, that was way better, because it was an action MMORPG, was closed before even the game left Asia, because they've decided that they're going to release it Asia only, hoping that there's going to be a huge market for it. The thing is, surprise, surprise, it wasn't. So they've closed the servers, and people who were really hyped for this game couldn't play it. I was also personally hyped for the game. I really wanted to play Blue Protocol as it was being released. The thing is that now the original game is, you know, long gone, and that's the only thing that can be, you know, visible. Oh, this is an MMORPG. Yeah. So the thing is that, like, despite it should be MMORPG, it's looking like that, and it's nowhere close to what actually it's supposed to be, you know? That's why a lot of people are very salty about it, because the authors had really good game on their hands, but they've messed up. Despite everyone, like, capable to tell them, like, bro, like, no, you know, like, just release it in outside of Asia too. But they didn't listen, and people turned out to be right. Also, Cinder apparently released a 1000 pages long Google document that nobody read because, you know, it looks like a bunch of Viroid wants to do Final Fantasy, yep. And models weren't like that in the original game. That's the thing, like, I think they've lost a lot of resources, they've lost a lot of money and support, and just because of that, they are not capable to really pursue the they are not capable to really pursue the same quality that was previously, right? For the previous things, like for the previous game. And that's making people even more angry because they literally were trying to protect them. 3D models are cheap though. We're talking about the game that was reincarnated from Fallen Studio that declared bankruptcy. Everything was sold just to save money and, you know, and themselves, but they still had to close the studio. I had to make a 3D game, but too much work. Yeah, I get you. To be fair, folks, how would you feel about some cool tile set pixel art making streams? The thing is that I really want to do my tile set, but I can't much. I always talk about it, but never do it. Yeah, I know. But like, the thing is that I don't want to do stuff that people don't approve of. Like, I want to make streams, like, interesting for y'all. And, like, recent stream showed me a lot of things, and I really want to come back and on all of those, like, you know, requests, on all of those things that I could do and I'm not doing, you know? You are right, by the way. You're totally right. Like, mangaka, I could do it. I could make the backgrounds for my manga, right? Surprise, surprise. And it would be way better for me because I could have all of the backgrounds already done. You know, at least one way or another. Right? That's why I didn't know. What are you making a tileset for? It's like an RPG tileset. I don't really have much idea for it. I'm just, you know, trying to make some maps that could fit RPG Maker and make tileset out of it and sell it. That's the thing. It's just going to be a very random thing, you know? Like the world's supposed to also allow for more technology, like Final Fantasy, but not as advanced like Final Fantasy. Like you still are going to have lamps or phones, but no such thing like microwave, etc. Like fridges can still go in, but yeah. Like then you would have to use only like fire, like, you know, wooden kiln or stuff to do things, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just want to make it, you know, work, kind of. I think I'm going to start uploading the thing page by page after I finish this section, like section where Atlas and Democles are fighting with each other. Like page by page, weekly. 1 page per week. We'll see though. I might, you know, slow down a little with posting if I'm not going to catch up with my pages. An idea, but have to set up a lot of things. What idea? To be fair, we are getting close to the more epic section. Not telling until not committed to it. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Also, it's so weird not to work with my key dial, but I have to, you know. I kinda have to work without my key dial. You know. Especially when, you know, after such a long time when I've been using it on this paycheck, I'm going to try to figure it out, you know. Okay, now I need to pull up the language that we've built. It's the alchemical alphabet. So it's, you know, A, B, C, D, etc. So I need to write something. Wait, holy fuck. Wait, no, it's good. Okay. Mm, I'm trying to figure out how it would be written a bit softly. Okay. I guess. Okay, now how it would be written softer. Yeah, no. Okay, but it kind of works. Like, the thing is that I wish I could just use this as a freaking alphabet, like making my own font out of that. I bet I could, but, you know, it would help me so much, by the way. Golly. Okay, so wait, I need... To be fair, I've tried once to make my own font, but I failed miserably. I have no idea how to make my own font. You know? Mm. and let's just make it kind of like repeat around. Freak. Really? Did that really happen? I've literally made it on the wrong layer. God damn it. I hate this so much. Wait. Stop. Okay, now it works. Now cut it out, make this here, copy, paste. Now we can rotate it. Rotate it. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, it should fit into that thing several times, like 4. Or maybe not. Yeah, I've messed up the spacing. But still, not bad, not bad. And I can do this. An imitation that it's going all around. Even though someone's going to sit down and say that, hey, actually, it's not really going all the way around. There's too many of those. Oh my. Alright. And yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. And over here there is going to be like a keyhole. There we go. Those magic spell sigils were always things that I despised, but I really like. Like, I don't like to draw them, but I love seeing them. So I can just, you know, stop. I just can't not, you cannot use it, you know? In my like magic-oriented story. Also, that eye needs to be a bit different because, like, you know. Hi Muto, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has gone. How have you been? Okay, still feeling gross. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. It's okay. How are you feeling? I had some time to rest, but still feeling bad. And tomorrow I need to once again try to go to work when I don't know if I'm even going to have internet at work. Oh. Yay. Like, I need to figure out refraction on the eyes and, you know, keep it to like acceptable level. Blip. Blip. Yeah, we will see. Or maybe I'll actually try to test out the game after the stream today, or just tomorrow after I come back. You know, I'm going to come back. I'll have the you know, I have the meeting about the school. I'm calling it a meeting because it's not. Are you going to watch today? To be fair, I don't think so. We don't even have movies with my mom today to watch. The you know, this, what was it? This movie series we've had. It's just freaking, was just turned so freaking bad from episode to episode. It got us so angry that we really need a break from it, but you know, we can't find any, you know, movie. But I also don't want to leave her you know, I don't want to leave her alone. The start is better. Yeah, exactly. I'm at the portion where they for the first time met actually with the big bad guy. Yeah. I swear, man. I swear. And tomorrow I won't be able to, again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. That's the thing. I'm not sure how long the meeting is going to last. I might have enough to make a short stream tomorrow. Or maybe I'll make a full stream even if it's going to be past my normal hours. It's Friday, right? I don't have to wake up to work on the very next day. So that's the thing. Hmm. Like, I'm not sure if how the Friday is going to look like. That's my current issue. I wish I could stream normally, but I'm not sure how long the meeting is going to last. Maybe it's just going to be like, what, 30 minutes? I'm going to go there, they're going to start, and we are going to have a meeting for 30 minutes, and that's going to be it. You know, they're going to like welcome us, tell how it's going to work, how it's going to look like, etc. Actually, I was sitting, it was like, what, 6:45. I was already like preparing stuff for the stream, and I was like, holy fuck, I had a meeting, and I'm looking at the date. Oh, it was on the 10th, not 9th. It's tomorrow, on Friday. Today was Thursday. Well, I guess those couple days at home, even though I was still working, I was trying to squeeze in to do something else. When I'm working from home, I don't want to. I don't know why. I'm just feeling a bit differently when I'm working from home. I'm doing much more, to be fair. Maybe it's because of the comfort. There's some psychology behind it. Wish I could explain this to my boss so he would understand. I forgot the cape on this one. Oh my. Over here there is, but it's not here. I don't know how I've done it, but yeah. I love you too, sweetie. I love you too. Oh my. Zenga. Oh. How are you? Oh my. Did you two eat? Have you ate? No. Why you didn't eat yet? Are you already back home? Not good? Oh. Sipping weird. Oh my. You're back home? Okay. So why you not eating? Same. Poor Zenga. Yeah. So sorry to hear that, man. To be fair, I'm finding it very difficult to wake up recently. You know? Like I'm waking up at 7, I feel like I would damn. Like I could actually still go in, like still sleep. It ain't good for me because that might mean that I'm, you know, not going to have much possibilities later. I need to do a lot today though, before I go to sleep. Mm. So I figure out how I can make a system that is going to allow me to like figure out random characters that I 100% know that I want to draw. I can do it in a freaking Excel. I just need to ensure that, you know, I have database of everything I want to draw. So I don't know. There are several, for sure there are going to be several characters that I'm going to have, you know, struggles with to kind of comprehend. I might open, you know, I might open like a Google Google form, you know, an anonymous one, so you know everyone would have possibility to request characters from anime and stuff. They're basically going to land in the database, and based on that I'm just going to randomize the character, just like that. There's nothing in there. Just to draw like that. I'm going to have some VTubers, I'm going to have anime characters, I'm going to have game characters. We'll see about game characters though, I'm not sure about this one. Oh. So that's that. And yeah, I guess as I've said the thing, until I won't start feeling actually, you know, good, I might need to, you know, I might need to be taking some breaks, basically. Because I'm just not capable to do stuff. Batman but shaped like Pikachu? Bro. I was thinking like just going for, you know, typical vanilla characters, not like crazy requests or anything like that. I think those might be like different requests, like, you know, for drunk drawing for on freaking New Year's Eve and stuff. You know what I mean? Also, this weekend I want to this weekend I want to finish all of the requests that we've had on the thing. On the request board. And basically after that I'm going to probably make that different format. I want to for sure come back to drawing you know, VTuber illustrations. We'll see how far we will go for it though. To what extent. I want to draw like Hololive VTubers. I want to draw VTubers like Zen, Froggy, and others that are indie. Yes, I'm calling them indie because actually Vshoujo disbanded, so they don't really have any there are no VTubers anymore that actually could be called Vshoujo VTubers because it's not there anymore. Yeah, Vshoujo disbanded. Basically, there's a huge drama about why Zen is leaving, and basically it was because there was some hidden mistreatment of the talents, and basically first of all Zen didn't want this to spread, and second of all she left because I think she was also following on that, and after Zen departed everyone started leaving. Everyone. Iron Mouse, Silver, was Silvervale there? I don't know. But like literally like talent after talent after talent. Like Vishoja literally just went full in and decided to just disband because it would be way better this way. They've even tried to make some kind of like, you know, they've even tried to make some kind of like apology, but the thing is that just people like had enough of this. Like they literally said, nah man, nah, that ain't it. And so they've decided it's going to be easier to do it this way, and so Vishoja disbanded. I think it was like 2 or 3 days. Also the drama Cinder, right? I think I've talked about it also on the stream too. The freaking 1000 pages long document that just says like, that just tries to still lie through the stuff, showing her manipulation and freaking thing. Poor doggo. Current drama, poor doggo. Wait, who? What doggo? You will find out. Man, fill me in. Like, write me TLDR on Discord. Charlie being silent. I don't understand what's going on. I know. Oh, okay. Yikes. Oh no. Yep, yeah. I don't watch the guy, and I'm blocking every media that was talking about him besides Charlie, so I don't really I don't really see it. I haven't really seen it. I'm also not following Moist Critical, right? Charlie. I'm not subscribed to him though. Like I'm just watching his videos whenever they're popping up in my feed. I sometimes watch Asmon Clips channel. You know what? Sometimes I do too, but only if it's popping up in my recommendations. I didn't really receive anything. Usually I'm getting it after a while. Nax and Rev got annoying lately. Yeah, I'm like Nax had his own drama, and I literally didn't really went into that. Rev, I'm not really caring about that. Like I've also like you know, because you can like point like don't show this channel again or don't show those videos again, right? And YouTube should know that not to show those stuff or similar stuff, etc. Getting over radicalized, stepping out of the sanity zone, yeah. Nax already had his drama about this and is still going into that, so yeah. The thing is that like one of the fastest ways for people to grow their channels, especially drama channels, is to have their own dramas going on. And I believe that this is exactly what Nax and Rev are doing. There's a pretty reasonable guy like 1 to 2 years ago. Yeah. But this is the thing. He started to notice the decline in views, so he started doing more crazy shit on the internet. This is the thing. That's why there's also something called pato streams in Poland. So basically there are streamers who are like drinking a heck load of alcohol and doing really messed up things, like beating each other, or like just generally what drunk guys do if they want to have attention on them. That's that, you know, that's that. Going back to Grey Steel Place and real civil engineer and aviation videos. Man, I'm watching Smithy and his group. I'm watching Magic the Noah, and actually, I don't know. I don't really watch YouTube anymore, to be fair. I came back to Sam and Colby. Again. So yeah, I've started watching Sam and Colby again about some haunted stuff. But this is literally the only thing from, like, you know, more like the different things that I'm watching basically. Drops a video every Saturday. Yeah. And subscribe. To be fair, if I would start unsubscribing to the channels that I'm not watching anymore for a long period of time, I would probably... Spiff kind of vanished too. Here's the thing, Spiff just don't know what to do anymore. Like, he literally did the same thing over and over again. He also made a video how to mess with YouTube algorithm. Like, what else he can break, you know? Some recent games are just broken, they don't have exploits. They don't have exploits, they're just broken, they're just messed up. That's that. I mean, so many things. True, but again, like, are those exploits, like infinite money glitch and stuff? Dying is good or bad sense? Oh, sweetie. Ban. I'm telling you, get some warm water and even in a freaking bottle, and, you know, just warm yourself up. That really helps most of the time. Nina is lying there. Oh. Nina. I want to say something very bad. No. Okay. This page is done, finally. And guess what page is next? But I'm curious, who knew? Yeah, guy in college who just took some cataflam and chugged half a bottle of vodka. Jesus Christ. Don't do this. Does it remind me of a portal? It's going to make more sense later on. Dude, I hate this so badly. You can make the text just go like that. You can't. It's impossible. I know that skill from Fate. Huh? Nani? JK. Excuse moi, Nani the fuck? Told you the other guy reminds me of Gilgamesh. No, you didn't? Does he? One, two, three, four, five. No, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 more pages. 5 more pages. There's a skill called the Gates of Babylon. Oh, I see. I see. What's up now? He's the king of kings and the owner of every treasure in the world. Nerd JK. And can summon literally all the relics and weapons through the gate. Oh, I see. And the original weapons of the heroes. Ooh. You watched all of Fate Zega? Actually. Would be the most OP skill ever if he could use those weapons properly and not just shoot them. There's one I haven't seen yet, this strange fake. Hi Skylar, got over here, how are you? Hope it has going? With Fate is that after the heavens feel everything else seems meh. Oh, I see. Yeah, the thing is that I'm deliberately changing Atlas's design because I want to show that he's transforming over time, you know? It doesn't have a particularly interesting story after the viewer pieces everything together. The main points are the ufotable visuals, but the last series isn't even made by them. Oof. They do Demon Slayer now, yeah. But the UFO table is not like here's the thing, it's not like they are doing only one thing. They are, for example, giving most of the job to other companies, but they might still be making special effects, for example. They even using Unreal Engine? That's interesting. But their blend of 2D and 3D is chef's kiss. Man, imagine if I could learn how to edit stuff like UFO table. I suspect they do whole scenes in 3D, then go frame by frame and add to the visuals. Well, it depends what they are working on, right? Me called you PTD? Who's PTD? Grandma? Huh? Why does this song remind me of Try? No idea. It's you. I'm Devi. Duffy. Meanwhile, Zega, I swear to Lord. Grandma called you PTD? Oh, the Wii. Are you feeling better? No, I'm still sick. How's grandma doing? Yeah. Actually, your grandma is asking how I'm doing. How is grandma doing? She good. Glad to hear. Hmm. She cries when she has half-Polish grandchildren. Oh my. She's your number one fan. Oh my. Still wants to teach you how to cook Mexican food. I really want to learn, to be fair. I really want to learn. It would be so nice. I need to drop the opacity on this one because I need to figure out how the lines should go. Definitely nicer than blood soup. Yeah, a cooking class with my grandma. Let's go. Cooking stream 1 when I'll have it available to me. So far I'm not capable to make the cooking stream. I wish I could. I can cook. I like cooking. The thing is that I just can't do the cooking stream. You know how fun it would be? Or like going to freaking to a freaking haunted house and just making, you know, IRL stream on a haunted thing. Surprisingly, there's a crap load of supposedly haunted stuff around my area. We should try that making tortillas on stream with my grandma. If I learn how to make tortillas homemade, I would be so freaking happy. Yours doesn't exist. UFOs though. I mean, here's the I've bit my tongue. Here's the thing. Like, what happens after we die? Are we just doesn't exist? Are we not going anywhere? Oh no, now remind me of Dan, yeah. Like, I think there has to be something going on with spiritual world. Like, there have been like things supposedly haunted that people can't really explain properly, you know? Do you guys have Mesa? No? What's Mesa? Like Minecraft Mesa biome? Or is it like food item? Food, okay. I don't think we do. First time hearing about that. Mesa Jar Jar B. Dear Lord. Do not make jokes out of the Lord Sith himself. He'll make tortillas out of it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't think we have it. Or maybe it's like hidden under a different name. I would need to learn what exactly is Mesa. Need to come to America. I actually might. Oh, we have it. Oh? It's pretty. It's patty made from corn, which was soaked in water filled with the ground meal of the corn. Hmm. This is the counterpart of it. Counterpart here. I see. So is it just corn flour? Cornstarch? Something like that? No? Okay. We're doing stuff with wheat and oat. I see. Instead of corn. It's corn! It's corn! Corn. You know, it might be just a corn. Corn. People in America use so much corn. Corn. I really like corn, to be fair. Bill. Bill Nye the science guy. Bill Nye the science guy. Bill. We grew corn, but never ate it. We fed it to the animals. I really like corn. I really like it. Bill is crazy. What Bill making? Corn. Corn. Who Bill? Which Bill we're talking about? Grandma grew some popcorn corn and boilable and edible corn. I see. Yeah. Oh, I see. She likes corn. I don't know. Why is she going crazy? because she's a crazy girl. I see. I love you too, sweetie. I love you too. You stream long today. Oh, actually, it's past 2 hours. Oh no. I'm almost done with this scene though. I really like this full page one. This whole full pager. That's a really good one. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap up. So, thanks Zega, thanks Muto for being to the channel on Twitch. Thanks Zev, T, Crystalline, and Skylar for being to the channel on YouTube. He looks like a witch. What? Yeah, take care. Meanwhile, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and